At just 29, when life should have been beginning, everything started slipping away. How did Michael J. Fox, once Hollywood's golden icon, come to live one of its most painful journeys? Today, we honor the legends who shaped generations, yet left us far too soon. From the gentle presence of Mary Beth Hurt to the commanding force of James Tolken and the heartbreaking loss of Alex Duong at just 42. These are not just names, they are memories. Now, let's begin.
It's true, you can't really watch people when they're watching you.
Mary Beth Hurt, the beloved three-time Tony nominee and a true soul of American theater, best known for her unforgettable performances in The World, according to Garp and Interiors, has sadly passed away at 79. Her daughter, Molly Schrader, tragically announced that Mary Beth left us on Saturday, March 28, 2026. She passed away peacefully at an assisted living facility in Jersey City after a long, quiet battle with Alzheimer's disease. Her journey began in 1974 with a Broadway debut in Love for Love, quickly followed by her first Tony nomination in 1975. She became a cinematic favorite in 1978 with Woody Allen's Interiors, and by 1982, her excellent performance alongside Robin Williams cemented her place in our hearts. But Mary Beth's true strength was her kind ferocity. After her 1982 divorce, she reinvented her life, marrying director Paul Schrader in 1983 and choosing family over the hollow pressures of superstardom. From 2015, she faced the shadows of Alzheimer's with the same grace she brought to the stage. She taught us that a life isn't measured by how many leading roles you take, but by the peace you find in your own story. Is there any greater success than knowing exactly when to stay and when to let go? We bid farewell to a woman of profound depth. She leaves behind her husband, 2 children, and a legacy of quiet brilliance that will never be stilled. Rest in peace, Mary Beth.
Let me get you a coffee.
No, it's okay.
I insist. It's the Vietnamese way.
Alex Duong, the beloved and vibrant comedian known for his sharp wit on Jeff Ross Presents Roast Battle and his compelling presence in the hit series Blue Bloods, has tragically passed away at the age of 42. His close friend, Hilary Steele, sadly confirmed that Alex left us on the morning of Saturday, March 28, 2026. He died peacefully at a hospital, surrounded by the warmth of dear friends after his body succumbed to septic shock following a grueling year-long battle with a rare cancer. Alex's journey into our hearts reached a new level in 2021 during his standout performance at the Laugh Factory, and he later became a familiar face to millions on CBS. He was a man who lived for the stage, turning every performance into a moment of shared joy and connection with his audience. However, his greatest performance was one of quiet, unheroic resilience. After being diagnosed with an aggressive soft tissue cancer in early 2025, Alex faced a nightmare, losing vision in one eye and enduring excruciating pain. Yet throughout that long year, he fought to stay present for his wife, Christina, and their daughter. In his final hours, he summoned the incredible strength to remain alert just long enough to say goodbye to his 5-year-old treasure, Everest. Is there any deeper courage than a father's love refusing to let go until the very last moment? We say goodbye to a man whose humor was only matched by his heart. Alex leaves behind a legacy of laughter and a father's unbreakable devotion. Rest in peace, Alex. You've earned your standing ovation.
This is James Tolken, otherwise known as Mr. Strickland from Back to the Future. Don't be a slacker.
James Tolken, The legendary actor who immortalized the stern Mr. Strickland in the Back to the Future trilogy and commanded the skies in Top Gun has peacefully passed away at the grand age of 94. His management sadly confirmed that James left us on Thursday, March 26, 2026, in the quiet beauty of Saranac Lake, New York. His journey began long before the cameras rolled, serving his country during the Korean War before honing his craft in the 1950s. While he found fame as the toughest man in Hollywood during the 1980s, his real legacy was built on kindness. As recently as October 2025, James was still delighting fans, playfully calling them slackers while posing for photos with a twinkle in his eye. The world saw a mean principal, but his friends knew a gem of a human being. After decades of hard work, he built a home in 1996 to showcase the art he collected during his unemployed years, a testament to a man who found beauty even in life's quiet gaps. He didn't just play a character, he mastered the art of living. How often do we meet a villain who spent his life being a hero to everyone around him? He is survived by Parmalee, his devoted wife of 54 years. We bid farewell to a true original. The clock tower may have stopped, but your legacy, James, is timeless. Rest in peace.
And I thought, well, I could step in for these people. Right.
Michael J. Fox, the golden icon. Why was his life the most tragic in Hollywood? Age 29, the top of the world, and a pinky finger that won't stop twitching. You are Marty McFly in 1985, the golden boy of Hollywood with a smile that lights up an entire continent. But on a film set in 1991, destiny knocks with a slight shudder in your hand. Is it lack of sleep? Too much caffeine? Wrong. It's Parkinson's, a career death sentence before you even hit 30. The doctor's verdict? You have 10 years left to move like a normal person. Imagine the soul of a superstar trapped in a biological cage, rusting away day by day. What do? Collapse? Or transform your agony into a decade-long performance of lies? What lay behind that iconic boyish grin? Soul-crushing depression. Hazy, drunken binges to outrun the terror. It's the raw humiliation of hiding trembling hands in pockets, behind props, or through fake gestures timed to the split second for television. A perfect life shining on the outside while shattering into 1,000 jagged pieces within. How did Michael J. Fox endure that hell for 7 years in the shadows? And Tai Sao, Kiko the Bat Jiao fanboy min nang nen hat, ong lai quiet jin buak ra an sangje joy jiao voi ka the gioi. For years, Michael lived a double life. While he starred in the hit series Spin City, he was secretly timing his medication so the tremors wouldn't show during filming, a high-stakes gamble with his own dignity. But in 1998, the secret became too heavy to carry. He didn't just announce he was sick, he declared war on the disease itself. Walking away from the cameras in 2000, he made a pivot that shocked the industry. He stopped asking, why me? And started asking, how many can I save? This was the birth of the Michael J. Fox Foundation, MJFF. Over the next 2 decades, Michael transformed his personal tragedy into a global scientific powerhouse. He didn't just raise money, he revolutionized how research is done. To date, his foundation has mobilized an incredible $2 billion for Parkinson's research. Think about that. A man who can barely hold a pen has signed off on the most significant medical breakthroughs of our century. In 2023, his foundation's researchers discovered a biomarker for Parkinson's, a massive leap toward a cure that once seemed impossible. If his acting touched hearts, his relentless grit is literally rewriting the human genetic future. But Michael didn't just stay behind a desk. In a move of staggering defiance, he returned to the screen. From 2010 to 2016, despite his worsening condition, he took on complex roles in The Good Wife and Curb Your Enthusiasm. He used his tremors not as a disability, but as a character trait, winning over critics and earning more Emmy nominations. He proved to Hollywood that a glitch in the body doesn't mean a glitch in the talent. He showed every person suffering from a chronic illness that life doesn't end with a diagnosis. It simply demands a new script. Throughout this grueling marathon, his greatest victory remained his home. His marriage to Tracy Pollan, spanning from 1988 to today, is a rare fortress in a town of fleeting shadows. Tracy didn't just watch him struggle. She anchored him through the alcoholism, the falls, and the broken bones. They raised 4 children, Sam, Aliaquina, Skylar, and Esme, in an environment where resilience was the daily language. Michael often says that while Parkinson's stole his physical stillness, it gave him the clarity to see what truly matters, a love that doesn't flinch when the shaking starts. Today, Michael resides in a beautiful home in Manhattan, New York, choosing the energy of the city over the isolation of the countryside. Despite his staggering medical bills and his early exit from leading roles, he has maintained a net worth of approximately $65 million. But he doesn't measure his wealth in dollars. He measures it in the 2022 honorary Oscar he holds in his trembling hands, the Jean Hirschholt Humanitarian Award, and in the millions of lives his foundation has touched. The boyish charm of the 80s has evolved into a weathered, heroic resilience. And though he entered a second retirement in 2020 as his voice and memory began to fade, his impact has never been louder. He speaks candidly about the darker days, the broken arms from falling, and the reality of his own mortality. Yet he refuses to play the victim. He speaks of optimism as a choice and gratitude as a sustainable energy. Michael J. Fox's story is not a tragedy because he got sick. It is an epic because he refused to stay broken. He taught us that endurance isn't loud, it's steady. It's the act of showing up even when your legs are shaking. It's the courage to be vulnerable when the world demands you be golden. He has become a living testament to the fact that you can be shattered and yet still be a beacon of light for the entire world. Look at your own unsolvable battles. When you see Michael J. Fox today, I don't see a victim of a cruel fate. See a man who looked at a life-altering disaster and smiled back. Does his refusal to hide his glitch give you the strength to face yours? Does his journey from the heights of Hollywood to the front lines of medical science convince you that your best work might still be ahead of you, even in your darkest hour? What is one struggle you've been hiding that you're finally ready to turn into your own source of power? Tell us your story, not just to honor a legend, but to prove that your future isn't written in your nerves, it's written in your spirit. Let's make the future a good one, just like Marty promised on that screen so many years ago. Because if Michael J. Fox can still find a reason to be optimistic while the world shakes beneath him, then surely so can you.